It is the mind. It is the mind that is making you think that you are not enough. It is the mind that is making you think that, nothing is really going on. You understand? But if you can take a second and then realize this, if you can take a second and realize the trick of your mind and bring the mind to the presence, you will see the divinity in which you have found yourself to exist. You understand? What is this? What is this? I mean, what would you call this if it wasn't about English and language? You just exist. And if you are able to bring your mind, see the sneaky part of the mind, the fact that it's able to sneak on you, the fact that it's able to sneak on you, telling you how incompetent you are, telling you that you haven't done enough. See how far you have come. Look at how far you have come into existence. The hustle there, it is a different created artificial propaganda program to keep your mind busy. You understand? That is why when you go to sleep, you are thinking of, before you go to sleep, you are thinking of tomorrow. How would you survive tomorrow, and what are you going to do tomorrow? It is the mind. Go within your heart. Control your mind. You are beyond your mind. You can be able to control the mind. The mind is controllable. And you can only do this. You can only control the mind when you recognize that you are beyond the mind. Therefore, we can talk to the mind to come into the mind, into the heart, and the presence in appreciation. Appreciation of life. Sometimes, this brother wa me kakra den yo. Sometimes, we just saw this guy who is having a problem with his leg, but I asked him what is he happy about, and then he's saying that for the fact that he didn't die, that he is able to look after his child. The fact that he didn't die and then he's able to look after his child. You see? So, if you're alive right now, and then suicidal thoughts comes into your mind, please, it is the mind. It has nothing to do with you. It is a frequency which is already existing. That when you are not aware of the mind, you keep on thinking, and then thinking will only put you in depression mode, anxiety mode. Thinking will put you in a state of thinking suicidal. Thinking that maybe if you killed yourself, you will be better. You understand? So before they come and squash us. Yeah, we are still on the Rasta show. You see me, I say, it is going down, on and on and on and on.
How about you?
Oh boy, I won't buy corn. I say, move here. Me ba chobo ba ko ma me senior men si wa te.
Na ba tell you about who go say we dey see. So the minimum you boy no.
Mati me hu ansa na mama ko wa. Yeah, wa be me. Okay, then play fine now because maybe me show 2-2, 2-2. That's all right. Thank you. But Ujina ni say mama. Aha, thank you. Aha. Yeah, maybe my fans and come on. Yeah, so like I'm saying, it is the mind. It is the mind. Allow it. Don't grab on the fact that you have had a thought, you have had a suicide thought, so it wasn't supposed to come for you, or it wasn't supposed to come into your mind. So you have to follow up and then think about it and think you have to do something about it. You don't have to do anything. Just watch it. It has time. If you know, or if you start observing, you realize that the mind has time. Every thought, every feeling that will come into your body or your mind, they all have time. So allow it and observe it. Like I said, you are beyond your mind, which means you can bring your mind into appreciation, into the presence, focusing on the things that you are gifted to have, the things that have been provided for you by nature, your senses and your beautiful existence. You know, the fact that even when you have not planted, something grows out from nowhere, because the birds, you know, are doing the work for you, and these are controlled by the source, which is already within us, within our heart. The presence, you have come into the presence of God. God was here before you came. So you walking around, you are in the presence of God wherever you are. That is why it's very necessary that you don't wait until it is Sunday before you appreciate God. But when you recognize, you realize that God is to be thanked on Monday, Jaja is to be praised on Tuesday, Baba is to be praised on Wednesday. He deserves all the adoration on Thursday, more thanksgiving on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you know. So please, it is the mind. It is the mind. Recognize it. When the mind starts telling you that go and hustle, tell you what will you do tomorrow, yawa go feel pie, all these things are the mind. It's fine. Just observe it and stay in appreciation of existence regardless. You know, because what is the hustle if you died today? If you die today, that is why you for chillax, my brother, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself for the things you have. Other than that, the mind, like I say, it will tell you that nothing they go for you. Worry. Do not worry. You are in the presence of a divine source, which is already taking care of you. You just haven't realized it. We just haven't realized it. But if you can trust and observe, you know, use the rest of your life to observe whether this is true or not, whether you will be taken care of or not. Because if you believe that the world is in the hands of the universe, of our greater source, which is God, then you know you can't control it. So whatever will happen, will happen. Worrying won't change the fact, or being happy today won't change the fact. If you ask me, I'll tell you to stay in appreciation. Stay in appreciation of your existence and enjoy yourself regardless. You know, make we see what the tomorrow will bring. You know, because tomorrow has its own presentation. Let's not worry about it. Yesterday is also in the mind, which means whatever has happened is okay. Whatever feelings that you have felt is fine. If you go pick it up, you've gone into your mind. The mind is not a good place to stay. Yeah, the mind is not. You don't entertain it. Because if you entertain it, it will put you in depression and anxiety. It will further you into thinking of suicide. But instead, when you realize or when you recognize, because that's what the mind do, when you recognize that you are thinking, or you are depressed, or you are feeling this, heavy anxiety feelings, you can talk to it. Like I said, you are beyond it, so you can tell it something like, relax, we are in the hands of God. You can tell it, let's appreciate how far we have come for now. You can tell it, hello mind, let's see tomorrow, because tomorrow is not even here yet. Why worry about it? Bobra. Yeah, so far, man, I'm saying. Yeah. You are not here to why. Everything that has happened is okay. Everything that has happened is okay. Because it has already happened, and it is not even real, to think of it. But when you encourage the mind, when you encourage thinking of yesterday, you will pick up yesterday's hurt, yesterday's emotion, whatever anybody said to you that broke your heart. Why go pick it up? It will break your heart again. Bring it back into appreciation every time it picks it up by itself, because like I said, that is what it does. That is what it does. But just recognize, be aware. You are just an awareness. Be aware that yes, I am feeling this heavy feeling. I am feeling this emotion. I am thinking of yesterday. My mind is worrying about tomorrow or what will happen. When you recognize it, bring it into appreciation. Appreciation will bring you to the presence. And when you are in the presence, you are not in the mind. Now look at your divinity. Look that you exist. Look that you have your life right in front of you. No need to worry about tomorrow. Let God surprise you. Let Boba and one Boba, my bomb brew. Now the answer you there, you day, and I day with you. Thank you very much. We will end here. We will continue. This is Ken's Empire, the Rasta Show with David the King, the maddest.